Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of Nation Wave, and this is day 6 of the January daily draws. It's the end of the week, so let's see what kind of message we're going to get. I'll be taking the first card from the Oriens Animal Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Goddesses, Gods and Guardians Oracle deck. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go, and today we will go there. And our card today is the Hierophant, there with the ram and everything. Beautiful card. So this is all about the traditions, the passing down of knowledge, belief systems, established belief systems. So maybe we're thinking about what our beliefs are, learning about it. What is it? What traditions do we follow in our spirituality and indeed in our daily lives? What kind of what's been passed down to us? What have we taken from those that have gone before us and incorporated into our own life path? And what traditions do we follow? What principles and teachings do we follow? What belief system are we holding to? What's in our beliefs, and where do we learn about them from? Do we maybe opportunities to learn from others that have gone before us, either from the form of talking to them, that are people that are still around, that have more experience, that have been there before us, further that have been there doing it a lot more and are more experienced, and we can learn from each other, from what they've written down in books and other sort of means of communication that we can have access to, teachings online, videos online, things like that we can learn from. And that's more to me, it's that traditional way of learning from texts, from people, from each other, learning the traditions that have been passed down from generation to generation, the principles of a belief system or tenets of a belief system that we are drawn to. And maybe our own individual path is not entirely rigidly set to one particular tradition or belief system, but we may be forming our own tradition, our own system, by taking from things that we connect with from various traditions and teachings that resonate with us, and we leave the other parts of those traditions that don't resonate with us, that we leave them aside and don't incorporate them into our path. Some of us may have a mixture from various aspects of spirituality, and it doesn't come under one set sort of category or religion or spiritual path. Maybe that is our path, that sort of eclectic mixture of beliefs and incorporating into our own individual path. But anyway, there will be teachings and aspects of it that have been passed down by others. So there's still that impartation of established knowledge, and we then take it further perhaps and get our own understanding, that own teaching. The universe teaches us through our own experience, and we gain an understanding of our own spiritual path through walking that path. So, and that's important too, that we learn ourselves from our own experiences and from our own the things that we do, and we can share that with others and impart that knowledge to others as well. So, as well as receiving the knowledge and the traditional aspects and principles of belief, we can also impart and share our experiences to others along the way. So we have that reciprocal learning and teaching. That's how we grow in the understanding of of belief and spirituality. So maybe as we close out the week, and approach the weekend, we're thinking about our path, and particularly our spiritual path, and how that impacts every part of our lives. What is it we believe? What is the nature of our path? Are we still forming what kind of path that we're holding to? Are there still some spiritual teachings or principles or whatever that we're sort of curious about, but we haven't fully taken them on board? So maybe we need to learn more about it to see whether we want to incorporate them. So maybe our spiritual path is evolving continuously as we walk on that path, but we can appreciate the teachings, the experiences that others have gathered that have been there to impart to us, should we want to take hold of it and be willing to take hold of it and put it into our lives. Okay, but ultimately it's our choice. The information, the knowledge, the traditions, the principles are there, but it's up to us to decide what we want to take on board and what we want to follow. We decide the path that we walk is the key message. But the teachings, the knowledge is there. How we use it is down to us. But be teachable, be willing to learn. Don't think we know it all. Thinking that we know it all is an indication that we don't, because if we did, we wouldn't even make such a statement. So, okay, so let's see what guidance we get from the goddesses, gods, and guardians, and we'll go there. And if I can take the top card off, Hecate coming, past life healing. So that's traditions. Maybe we're dealing with past lives, healing issues passed down from past lives. That's the traditions. That's like a teaching. And Hecate here is certainly a very traditional on a representation of a certain path. And maybe if that's a kind of path we hold to, maybe some of our past experiences, our past lives, maybe need some healing, and maybe that's the kind of teaching. If that's what we want to hold on to, maybe some of us may want to learn more about it and apply it into our lives, so that what we're doing in this life can be the most effective. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 7. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.